lead. Take the initiative by the design of God and lead. In all kinds of ways. I've listed some here. In spiritual devotion, is your wife flourishing in her relationship with Christ? Take the initiative. Are your children flourishing in their relationships with Christ? Take the initiative. In spiritual devotion, in marital duties, don't wait for your wife, men, to come to you and say, there's some problems in our marriage that we need to talk about. You initiate that conversation every time. Turn off the TV, stop hiding on the ball field, behind your computer, or at work. Go to her as your wife, say, how can I love you better? That's your responsibility, and she will love you for it. Consistently, periodically, sit down with her and say, I said a couple weeks ago to Heather, and I promise it was not like as an illustration for the sermon. I wasn't even thinking about this sermon, but we're lying there, and I said, babe, how can I love you better? And off the top of her head, 2 or 3 things, just like that. Like it was easy. It's easy exercise for my precious wife. So do that consistently. This is your initiative, men, to consistently, periodically do that. And then I put potential marital duties there. So single guys, unless God has gifted you with singleness for the sake of ministry and mission. So we're going to talk about that in a few weeks. Unless God has gifted you with singleness for the sake of ministry and mission, then grow up and get ready for a wife. Move Halo and Xbox and PlayStation down your priority list and start working your tail off for the glory of God. Work hard. School, work, whatever it is that God has called you to, commit yourself to it. Resist the ever-present trend and temptation to prolong adolescence into your 20s and 30s. Grow up. Man up. Take responsibility, and before you start thinking about taking a wife, figure out where you're going to take her. Then take the initiative. There are godly girls all across this church who are waiting for boys to step up and be men. They're filling in where you're slacking off. We got girls going into dangerous contexts around the world. So International Mission Board, who we partner together with, and going into unreached people groups around the world. They have a 2-year program called Journeyman, college graduates. Journeymen serve for 2 years, go into some context in the world. One of the leaders there at the IMB said that one of the toughest areas they send journeymen to is West Africa, just rugged living out in the middle of the African bush, tough places to share the gospel. He said they had 50 journeymen go to West Africa. Do you know how many of them were girls? 48. What is the deal, brothers? And I have thought a lot about why that is the case. And I know there's probably a lot of factors, but I think one of the main factors is because there are boys in college and in their 20s all across the church who are indulging in pornography night after night after night, exploiting images of women and disqualifying themselves from the purpose of God among the nations. Rise up and be the men God has designed you to be.